I was trying to pass the ball to you. I fall out.
Who are you?
I'm Young J.U, aka J.U the distributor, aka I get it to you.
When did you start rapping?
Shit, man. Really like it started back in middle school.
Any ketchup?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh yeah, man. Let me get some ketchup. Appreciate thank you, I'm sorry. Man, my fault, bro. Man, yeah, when did you start rapping, though?
I started rapping like back in middle school, man. Everybody used to gather around like before class started or during lunchtime, man, and everybody had to sit at the cafeteria table waiting on the bell to ring or whatnot, and niggas used to beat on the table or whatnot, and everybody used to start freestyling, and that's where I kind of started it, man. Then later on I started having a passion for it.
Okay.
And that passion turned into like a hunger. And that's why I'm kind of here now, you know what I mean?
I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Who do you get your inspiration from?
Man, there's a lot of people that I can bless that too, for real. I got friends, my family. I try to take situations that I'm either going through or that's around me that they may be going through and put it into words for them and put it over tracks, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Like, what are your raps based on?
Like I said, it's really based on the majority of it is me. Experiences that I went through, things that I felt.
Yeah.
How I view the world and how I view certain situations. And other ones, then I have some from other aspects of other people's lives, like that's close to me. You know what I mean? People's lives that are very, very close to me, like friends, family. It might be something I watch in the news that I might feel strongly about. It might turn into music formation.
All right. So, who is your music for? Like, what type, type people, crowd?
Right. I really don't have no set population, a certain stigma of people. I can't say that I make my music for the whole masses. I want everybody to hear it.
All right.
And I want everybody to be able to feel it, or at least understand it. And even if they can't understand it, I want it to be like, it's still good music. I might not know personally what he's talking about, but when they hear it, they can understand it.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. What makes you different from other rappers?
What makes me different from other rappers is my thought process. I don't believe I think like any of those guys. We try it from a different standpoint, man. I can't think like a broke nigga, you know what I mean? I can't have that mentality.
Bro.
I can't have that mentality, you know what I mean? I gotta think on the levels of somebody who has the ambition and will to go get the money, because you can have an ambition, but if you ain't got the will or the goal, then it's just a wasted word, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an artist, Who would you like to collab with?
Are we talking like for Houston, or are we talking like just
I mean,
it doesn't matter?
we can talk both, you know, in the city and also as well internationally or mainstream, if you would like to call it.
Let's be real. Well, we talking about the city, man. You know, I have to say Trey.
Okay.
I mean,
You talking about Trey the Truth, right?
Yeah, real nigga. You know what I mean?
Okay, I fuck, you know.
There's some deceased rappers that I would have loved to mess with too in Houston, man, like Fat Pat.
You know what I'm saying? First on the list.
I would love to, you know,
R.I.P.
you know, R.I.P. Fat Pat, man. R.I.P. Dead Screw, Big Mo.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I would also love Scarface, man.
Oh,
Legend, you know what I mean?
Legend.
If we had to go outside my city limits, man, I would have to say Soulja Slim.
We just taking it down to I-10.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just travel a little bit.
Yeah.
I would also have to say, of course I'm going to say Jay-Z, man. I really,
Hov, you know.
yeah, I would have loved to did something with Biggie.
Okay.
It's a lot of people, man. It's a lot. I think it's too many names, but I want to work. You know what I mean? So, it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So like a lot of people be trying to put like, oh, they not real. But how can you say they not real and they talking about them? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people, just because like a lot of people feel like stuff would be corny or you know what I mean, or whatever. But it's like that's not your avenue. You don't have to listen to it, but it's reaching somebody. That's why you hear it all the time.
Okay. Yeah. That's a nice little collab right there. What is a day in Just Like life?
You know what I mean? I go to work. You know what I mean? I see my PO on time.
On time, huh?
Yeah.
What would happen if he wasn't on time?
I don't know. I don't think like that. I don't think positive.
I feel you.
But, you know, I just go to work and I'm just an average person. My hunger may be just a little stronger than most people, though.
Who's your favorite artist in Houston? Top artist. Or top 5?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Top 5 out of Houston? Are we talking
Houston.
Are we talking present or past?
I got way more hardware than my.
Do both.
Can we say both? Okay, I'll
say
say
both.
both. Top 5. I really, no particular order, man.
We just trying to see your
Fat Pat. I can only tell you about people I listen to. If I ain't listen to them, I can't really divulge in it. You know what I mean? But
okay.
let's say Fat Pat. I was a big Pharaoh fan. Big Pharaoh fan. You know, Hawk.
H.A.W.K.
His content, you know, how he rap, man. It was, I started off rapping like Hawk at first.
When you first started rapping?
You know, just that dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And so, I might have to say Trey, man, because, you know, it's Houston right now for real, like seriously.
Trey is the truth.
I can't even front on that. Also, I'm trying to think who like. I mean, there's no disrespect to the people, man. It's just. I'm trying to think who else, man.
If you're not gonna be more.
I'm really fucking with that. I really fuck with that J.Dog, man.
Okay, I think that's 4. We got one more.
I think I gave you 5, man.
Think so?
Trey, Fat Pat,
Hawk. J-Dog.
J-Dog, you right.
Yep.
You talking about working?
Couple every time. Oh. What's your favorite tattoo?
I have to say this one. It says honor, loyalty, and respect. The Empire. It's a microphone. I need to get it redone, man. I got this when I was locked up, though. I need to really get it redone, man, because it's kind of like, you know, niggas be burning that baby oil. For real.
It's great. So, how do you feel about the state of music right now?
Shit. I like it. It seems like now, man, you know, people can be more creative. They can do them. Instead of like, you know, how back in the day everybody was a gangster rapper. Everybody. Bitches was gangster rappers. Like, come on. Everybody was a gangster back then, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was banging something. I mean, you know, that shit, you know, people be trying to do too much like this cool though, you know what I mean? But like, I like people being able to be different, man. And the youngsters, you know, they had their own crowd of people. You know what I mean? They do them. I don't understand them. It's not for me to understand. You know what I mean? But that's not my type of music, so I'm not gonna listen to it. So I cannot judge music that I would not listen to. I might hear it on the radio. A lot of this shit catchy though. I can't hate on it.
I feel you.
It made it somehow, some way.
Sir? That's it.
And I like it though. I enjoy it.
Okay. What would be your first big purchase?
If I can buy freedom, it would be freedom for my niggas. But since I can't, I want my mama to have her own house, man. I'll buy her own house, man. I want something she can have it in her name. It's hers. You know what I mean? It's really nothing like having something that's yours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a great feeling to have something that's yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not nothing, you not even coexisting with somebody, it's yours.
Okay, and you know, and speaking on yours, you know what I'm saying? So like, as far as the industry, would you go independent or would you sign to a major label?
I mean, really, I like to say independent for real, because it seems like you independent, you fucking eating, you know what I'm saying? You eating. Because when you think about it, if you're independent, everything that you do is probably coming out of your pocket, or maybe you got a clique of niggas and it's coming out of their pocket. You know what I mean? All y'all putting together the same effort, financially. Y'all eating because you getting all that money back. You don't have to pay nobody else off. You know what I mean? Even if you are paying off, it might be like a DJ, it's gonna be a small percentile. You know what I mean? Let's say 5% instead of 40% just for off your record sales. I really don't know the numbers on there, what they're doing with record sales, but I'm learning. You know what I mean? But independent would be the way to go because you're eating. All that money coming back to you. Y'all eating.
Okay. So eating.
A major might, you know, you're gonna eat, but it might take probably more time. Both of them gonna take time.
Okay.
But I want to eat all for myself. You know what I'm saying? Me and my people. I don't want to.
Okay, I was about to say, you know what I'm saying?
If I go to a major, I'm making them rich. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm making them more richer.
Okay, you know, so I'm your people, I'm gonna eat with you, you know, and like what would be the best places to eat? Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, you know, go shopping, you know, step out, you know, eat, ball, you know, all that extra stuff.
Hands down. Hands down. The best place to get something from, you know, be the Breakfast Club for breakfast, man. I'm talking about, man, you can do your chicken waffle thing, you can do your catfish and grits.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I prefer. You can do your steak if you like, you know, that red meat like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best place for lunch, man, I would have to say, it's different one. Like, if you want seafood, I'm gonna say Boudreaux's. I fuck with Boudreaux's. If you want something, if you want your steak, you know what I'm saying, You want that beef, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, you go get you some Roof Chris. Or you can go fuck with that child. You say fuck with the child. You take that one back. Fuck with the child. Cause you can eat like a king, you know what I'm saying? All the meats.
All
I mean, lamb, you know what I mean? Every kind of cut of beef. You know what I mean? You don't even know what kind of cut it is. It's beef though. Chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
To go shopping, man, you gotta go to the gallery. You gotta go to the gallery. Have to.
Hands down.
You have to go to the gallery. You know what I mean? If you stepping out,
Yeah.
we got the strip club called Dreams.
Drink.
Yeah, I think we got like the biggest booty bitches from all over the city in that bitch, you know what I mean? And it's, you know, all them hoes are gorgeous for you. And you can get something to eat in that bitch, you know what I mean? They got chicken wings. Nigga, they're like, that shit the truth for real. You know what I mean? I be eating for real, like straight up. I really be eating, man, and they chicken wings. And then pasta? Chicken pasta? Oh, no, nigga, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Pay $5 for a Coke. Get you a 20 ounce. Probably pay another $1 for your cup with the ice.
Yeah.
Good. You know what I'm saying? And you get to look at the big booty bitches of Houston. That's what they should call it. Big booty bitches of Houston.
Okay.
That's all you see.
Now, if you could change anything in your past, what would that be?
I think I changed our past, man. Is, me and my niggas getting locked up, man. Cause I really feel like we was on our way. Like we was on our way. We was, man. We was in a partner charm.
Yeah.
We locked up free charm, man. He was in the club, you know what I'm saying? He was getting the song played on the radio, you know what I mean? I was just a second man. I was second in command, you know what I mean? I'm like the hype man for real.
Yeah.
Like a rap, you know what I'm saying? But he was trying to pave the way for us, man, and I was, you know what I'm saying, willing to follow my nigga. I'm a leader, but you know, to be a leader, you do have to follow sometimes, and that's one nigga I follow, you know what I mean? Because I feel he make great decisions also. So I'm gonna ride with that, you know what I mean? And we was like cash money on some shit like that, man, because we was deep. About 15 of us. Not everybody rap, man. You know what I'm saying? People just around, but we was deep, man, like cash money, like the old Rockefeller when it was fortified. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Strong team, man. You know what I mean? Strong team. A lot of ignorant motherfuckers out too. You know what I'm saying? So they always good to have around. You gotta have you a couple of ignorant niggas.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, if there was one thing you wanted people to take from this interview, what would that be?
You take anything from this interview? That you know, I stand behind the cloth that I'm cut from. Stand. The cloth of loyalty, it still exists.
Okay.
The cloth of principles, they still matter. The cloth of respect, will always demand. You know, people want to be motivated, and I feel like I should be the one to motivate them. I'm just your average person too. But certain aspects of my life that I can really talk about, and I'm gonna talk about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somebody might be going through something similar, and they're gonna really relate to it. You know what I mean? Because everybody always tell you the peachy side of everything, man. They don't tell you about the shit that really happens. They choose to do it. Not everybody can be a Nicky Barnes, though. Not everybody. No, there'll be too many people now. Everybody can be Freeway Ricky Ross. You know what I mean? Not everybody, though. Some niggas can. I mean, you know, there's a couple of niggas, people, you know, you can't be Big Meech.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can go get it, but you can't be that person. You can be something similar, maybe. You know what I mean? But just be, I feel like people should just stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be all over the place, man, but just do you, man. And that's what people need to know. I'm gonna do me.
All right.
That's all I can do. So my thread count is nice. Still straight up. Not saying, I'm a man, man. And I'ma stand up.
You know what I'm saying? Shell Exxon.